Hello and welcome to Game Vault. It's October 17th and I'm sorry, but this video does not contain children in hot air balloons. Okay, well let's see what we have on today's show. First off, I'd like to give a little shout out to a guy I've been talking to. His name is Jonix Doe. If you can see his name. It's JONIXDO, and that's his PSN name and his Xbox Live gamer tag. He asked me if I've made any walkthrough videos. No, I haven't made any walkthrough videos. I could, but I don't think I will. Now, JONIXDO, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, I'm sorry, but it's spelled JONIXDO, so I'm going to say JONIXDO. If it's Hanahilo, I'm sorry, but say it how I see it. If you want to know any more about Borderlands, you should PM him through PlayStation Network, Xbox Live, or YouTube, and he pretty much just wants to try and get the game out to as many people as possible. He's just a fan. He's not part of the Gearbox team, so don't worry about that. PM me too as well, because I know a little. Now, back on topic. The iPod Touch is going to be dangerous for game publishers. It's been said from Apple that the new iPod Touch is going to be one of the most sold handheld game systems. Now, Michael Pachter of Apple says that the iPod Touch is going to be the most dangerous thing that ever happened to the major video game publishers ever. Now, that's a pretty big quote. I mean, that's on the level of, John Lennon saying that he's more popular than Jesus. I mean, I'm not saying that Jesus isn't popular, but he never put out a hit single, let alone, 50. They say that Apple's main, the iPod Touch is $200 this Christmas. It's $200 this Christmas. Next year, it'll probably drop down to $150, and then a year after that, probably $120 or $130. And they say by that theory of their dropping prices that teenagers and 9 or 10-year-olds will have these. Like, every one of them will have an iPod Touch. Now, with that mentality, that hypothesis, they're saying that the iPod Touch is going to be more popular than the DS and the PSP and the PSP Go because of the price tag. Now, if you didn't hate Canadians enough for their cold weather, their lack of football, and their just overall niceness, they're actually getting Borderlands for $40. Yeah, that's right. Unlike in North America, they're not getting it for $59.99. They're getting it for $39.96. Now, for a limited time only, Future Shop, Walmart, and Best Buy are offering a discount of $39.96 for the 360 version and the PlayStation 3 version of Borderlands. I'm not sure how limited time of it is, but I'm pretty sure that it's long enough for, all of them to get out of their snow-covered homes and dig their way to a game store. Microsoft executive Aaron Greensberg has been recorded on saying some pretty outlandish things, but he's actually being quoted for saying that the Xbox 360 will outsell the PS3 not just by a full calendar year, but the entire generation of this system. He says, and is talking for the rest of the company, that the sales bump in the PS3 this year doesn't even concern them. They didn't even bat an eye. So the 360 execs and the board members and everyone that's in charge of the system is not even caring about the PlayStation 3. They are so confident that they're going to oversell Sony, they're not worried one bit. And also from him, there's more to come on Xbox Live, better talk of the Zune, and a lot more plans for Microsoft in the holiday season. Now, if you didn't think Uncharted 2 could get any better, Sony's actually coming out with a bundle pack. That's right, I knew you were waiting for one, but it's actually coming out. The Uncharted 2 Among Thieves 250GB bundle comes with, a 250GB PS3 Slim, a DualShock 3 controller, and a copy of Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. The only problem with this, however, is that there's been no word on its coming to North America. The bundle that I'm talking about is actually in Spain at the moment, and at the moment as of right now. But I'm not too sure on if it's coming to our neck of the woods. And while we're on the topic of 250GB PS3s, I wanted to talk about just buying one 250GB PS3. I've talked about it in a few past shows, but there hasn't been a release date or a price, and now there is one. The console is available in November, this November 2009, for $350. GameStop is getting an exclusive 360 controller that is, how you say, ugly. Now, as you can see from this picture, this carbon fiber biohazard red controller isn't that eye-catching. Now, it's still a controller, so if you're blind and you don't care what's in your hands, I'd pick it up. Now, before you run to your nearest GameStop and rape all the ones off the shelves, it comes in a $70 play and charge kit, so it's a lot pricier than the other custom controllers, and it's uglier than all the others. Finally, it has been confirmed by BioWare, the people who make the damn game, Mass Effect 2 is not coming to the PS3. Yes! Mass Effect 2 is only for the personal computer and your Xbox 360. Now, a lot's happened between the last time we've talked and now, but there's a lot of games to play, so go out and play them. This has been Game Vault. Thanks for watching. I just thought this was cool, so I'd put this at the end of the video. I've had a band-aid on my finger because I cut it open, and I've had it on there for like a day and a half. And I took it off, and it turned my finger white. And not like Caucasian, like I go to Yale white, like actual white. You see that? White. It's all wrinkled and shit. Yeah. Looks awkward as hell. Looks funny.